If you ever wanted to see space Romans eating their neighbors, you came to the right place. I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to let you guys know that there is a free weekend for Stellaris as well as massive discounts, so use the link below to check out the game for yourself. And then if you do decide to make that big decision, it really would help out the channel massively. Part of the Biogenesis DLC, we have 3 new starting origins: Evolutionary Predators, which is pretty self-explanatory; Starlet Citadel, where you have a mega structure that helps you defend against random invasions coming from a wormhole in your system; and Wilderness, where you quite literally are the planet. All of these are really awesome ways of playing, but what's even more awesome is playing as the remnants and destroying old civilizations that chose that as their origins. Of course, we're gonna be an imperial society, the Terran Empire. There are some cool additions that we could go for, such as the biological type ships, and this is really awesome because these are actual living things in space, which we're gonna be slaughtering with the humanoid style ships that we have. We will be going for the classic 25 times strength crisis, which I've never defeated so far and probably never will, but I just like to see everything I build burned to the ground by the end of the campaign. Rank up the maximum for habitable worlds, and for pre-FTL civilizations we want to have as many nations and civilizations in the game as possible. Our empire spanned the void and we controlled much of the galaxy, but after the Great Fall, our civilization was purged into obscurity. With several regions of Terra still in ruin, it is time that we take back the galaxy. Okay, so we actually have a pretty decent starting system here. We've got 2 habitable planets, one of which we can actually colonize from day 1. So let's go ahead and explore Alpha Centauri first, set up our initial research. And with the 4.0 version of Stellaris, we have the new Empire focus mechanics. I absolutely love these. Basically, by doing certain tasks, we make progress towards exploration, conquest, and development focus. And once we achieve the progress at different tiers, we unlock different research options, such as terrestrial sculpting, which is huge, basically allows us to terraform. And with the last tier for exploration, we get the jump drive, a completely new propulsion method for our ships. We're gonna build 2 ships from day 1, so we have 3 science ships exploring the universe at the same time. And we also got our factions because of the traits that we start with, which means we get some extra research, because remember, nothing spells Galactic Empire as technocratic research advanced civilization. Gotta work on that name a little bit. Oh no, we already encountered another civilization. This is bad. Oh wait, no, this looks like space worms or something. No, we're good. We're good. There's a lot of new traditions added as well. I mean, a lot. And especially the later ones are absolutely amazing, like cloning, cybernetics, mutation, purity. This is awesome, and I'm super hyped for that. But before we do all that, of course, we're gonna go discovery, classic discovery, because we do want that extra 10% research speed. There's also a completely revamped planet management system that we'll talk about in a few seconds more in detail. For now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to build the research labs, which will provide 180 jobs for our population. We have a population system now, which is awesome because it's really reminiscent of EU5. It's actually very similar on a smaller scale, sort to say. If you think about the planets in Stellaris as locations from EU5, it's honestly about the same. And this 4,800 population that we have will grow to over 10,000 in the next few decades, which is actually the same on the scale of how EU5 population grows, to be very frank. Housing now is a lot more important too, as our amenities, which keeps our stability up. You want to have your stability as high as possible with the new update. Districts have also been revamped. We've got, of course, the classic energy, mine, and farmed districts, but we also have specializations for districts. So city districts has mixed industry, which allows us to build alloy foundries, and civilian industries and archives, which allows us to build research labs, monuments, and admin offices. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should just build this research lab in my archive. That seems like the smart idea, doesn't it? At least in the north, we know we have someone to worry about, so we're going to be building up a secondary construction ship so we can start claiming Bernard Star and Sirius, which has our second continental world that we really want to get our hands on. A new change with the update is the fact that trade is a separate resource that you can now use to buy or sell goods on the market. So in our case, we're going to use some trade to buy some alloys because we need that to colonize Alpha Centauri 3, or as I like to call it, Terra Nova, like the TV series. You know, the one that got canceled with the dinosaurs and time traveling back to when the dinosaurs got extinct. They got guns and stuff. It's really awesome. I don't know why they canceled that. Oh, that was a construction ship. No, this is horrible. That means they're gonna claim Sirius. That's the big planet 18. Oh no. We're gonna have to wipe them out, of course. Now that does mean we have to increase our fleet, so let's max this out all the way to 20 and start actually recruiting some ships to get ready for the war. And we have the Cybrix precursor event triggering. That's actually really fast. It would appear as there is some colonial remains on Terra Nova. Clear indication that this planet used to belong to us back when we were the big dog in the universe. On the bright side, we found the homeworld of our neighbors, and it seems like they don't have that much of a massive fleet. It's still bigger than ours, but it's not the biggest fleet I've ever seen, okay? I've seen bigger. So, perhaps it's time that we do a little bit of an incursion in those lands. We got 200 power. Yeah, they outnumber us by like 3 to 1. We need to build more ships. Oh my god, that is a very juicy system. Ooh, I would love to get my hands on this a lot now. And they have a mega structure? No freaking way. Arc Furnace. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted for Christmas. The Reshtian Mercantile Guild. These are literally dragons, bro. You alien scum. I have to say the new observation system is actually insane. So we can reveal our presence to this society. The problem with that would be that they're in the Stone Age. I don't think they're very much aware of what's happening around them. This might cause them to just panic and all disappear. There's 400 people though. We want to save that because we need people to work and, or in fact, equally have jobs like us. We also want to upgrade some of these star bases because we're right next to the enemies. We actually need some defenses. Why isn't passive observation even an option for us? Are we the baddies? Oh, is that how we're gonna play it, huh? Well, in that case, 2 can play that game, buddy boy. In fact, I already had started building my spy network in order to invade you guys, so, I mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference. We found a Gaia world, and it's also lush, increasing its habitability even more. It's a bit small though, but I mean, I'll take it. Also, this area here is basically similar to our system, so if we manage to cut off these 2 systems, we would basically secure the entire 9 systems for ourselves with just a couple of star bases. So something tells me that this nation amassing such a massive fleet and transport is not such a good thing. I don't know, just a hunch, but I got this feeling they might want to attack me. Go ahead and make sure we have enough alloys to sustain ourselves in a war. Gonna build up some more ships, max out the ones we got right now, and even build some defenses in the starbase. We also found some ancient caretakers. Well, hopefully they will want to be friendly towards us. Fingers crossed. Could be pretty bad if they're not. Okay, they're actually pretty far from us. How did they even manage to find us? Okay, I literally called it, man. There's war preparations happening. This is so bad. I wish you could hire mercenaries. Am I surprised? No, I'm not at all. But I am ready though. So come at me, brother. Come right at me. Oh wait, no, I'm not actually ready. Okay, they're falling back a little bit actually. I need a little bit of time to hire some more ships. So apparently on Terra Nova, every 2.5 years roughly, we get 10 devastation from migrating forests. Boy, do I need a wood chipper right now. Oh, and this entire part gets cut off if we manage to get a star base in this particular system. The entire, that is just beautiful. That is actually just beautiful. It's free systems, guys. Some would even call it free real estate. If we win this war, I'm only gonna make one claim, the province of Sirius, or the system of Sirius. See that EU5 mindset? It's still over there, guys. Remind me never to send my ships to upgrade to an adjacent shipyard. The second that I sent them, they attacked me, bro. I should have been more careful with this. But we did manage to bring our units back in time, so maybe I can just say that I baited them. Although, no, I just made a mistake. All right, let's go ahead and attack them now, since we want to make up for that mistake by actually taking the Sirius province before they rebuild their ships. All right, protect the station. We are absolutely Gucci. That means we got rid of their transports too, and that's actual population, boys. Woohoo! Yeah, the other fleet is retreating. That's fine though, not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and build more ships. We do need a ton more frigates right now. Oh, this Starhold actually has only 2 gun batteries. They were really ready for war, weren't they? Not even a shipyard? Like they're trying to take the shipyard back, but I'm not gonna let them happen. Well, looks like it's time for take 2 electric boogaloo. Fortunately, this time they might actually win because they do outnumber us quite a little bit here, so we might have to pull back. Ooh, I should have brought the rest of the fleet, shouldn't I? Yeah, it's gonna be close. Nope, we lost this. We lost this, didn't we? I don't think this space station is gonna be enough to hold them back now, is it? Come on, destroy it! Destroy him! They got 200. We won. Okay, we have to bring back the fleet then. Come on, boys. Let's go. Now, as our first ascension path, we're keeping in tune with our technological might, so we're going for technological ascendancy, obviously. Wait, we can settle this with the status quo? Can we actually? Oh, no, I didn't add this to the war goal, did I? Oh, I'm such a potato. I've been fighting for nothing. This is a really good lesson for me though, because it makes me realize there might be a bigger empire around us, and we should have a much stronger fleet than we currently have. So let's go ahead and invest a little bit more of our technology in military. Best part though, we have actually got to Devil's Maw, which means we have secured a buttload of systems, and we can also start colonizing Lily 3, which is the very first Terra Gaia planet that we have. We also need to ensure that we have more shipyards for the next war, so I'm going to max out the amount of star bases that I can have. The asteroid in Angathera served only as a shell for a massive organism living inside. Oh god. Unknown contact, event change. Oh no. I mean, we are explorers, so of course we're gonna explore and see what exactly is happening there. Yeah, this definitely looks like some sort of life form. That's not an asteroid. Of course, a 24 size ocean world is insanely far away from us. Why don't we get nice habitable planets? Is that too much to ask for? I would normally go for mercantile as my second tradition, but considering we're going to go into full-on war here, I'm going for supremacy. I want to have an actual war fleet to take on the world. It would appear like their fleet power is inferior to us. That's a mistake. We also have the specialization available for the agricultural district now, the agricultural focus. Who would have thought? We do need to still unlock some technologies for the other two districts though. If we go to our focus, we can claim quite a few new focuses. So I think we're pretty much done with how many technologies now? One technology in each of the progression paths. We also can add destroyers now, so we're gonna have at least 5 destroyers in each of our fleets before we declare the next war. Oh, what on earth is this? High Menace. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe we should stay away from this weird sun-sized creature. The Multics Conclave, a theocratic oligarchy, a ruthless capitalist. Oh, theocratic, ruthless I didn't know the US is in this game. I'll be honest with you guys, Stellaris really is one of my guilty pleasures. I know I don't cover it on the channel as much as I probably should, but I do play it a lot in my own time because I have a lot of fun with it. I especially like to do really weird empires like the Terran Empire, which is in essence this, or I have another cool one which is the Roman Empire, and I have another one which is Empire of Man and the Imperium. They're very different, of course. I mean, one of them is basically a xenophobic, purge focused empire. The other one is different somehow. Guess what I'm saying? I really like the multiple diverse ways of playing the game and just so many different ways of creating your civilization. I'm not just playing Space Rome. Come on. Guys, seriously, you have absolutely nothing to lose. Use the link below to try out the game. You never know, you might actually really enjoy it. And the Biogenesis DLC also has some really unique takes, so give it a shot. You would really help out the channel massively. I'd appreciate it, honestly. Holy mother, how many planets did these guys colonize already? That's insane, bro. I got 3 planets and they got like 1,000? Hell nah. You know what? I'm gonna claim your homeworld. That's right, you heard me. I'm gonna take the entirety of your homeworld. I'd say it's pretty fitting calling a water world Terra Aquatica. Oh, this is gonna be my next technological super world. Galactic parasites are attacking our homeworld. What? What the hell? Keith Ledger, Nightseed. This might not be the worst idea to set this guy in charge of my planet, my home planet. But first, we gotta get rid of these void worms. Where the hell are they? Oh wait, we did get rid of the void worms. I forgot we have an actual fleet, guys. Nobody can mess with us. Come on. It would appear like Baron Victor Varrigan would like to join our ranks. Yeah. I don't mind a renowned general. I'm never gonna say no to that. Sorry, Skibbity, but the renowned commander is gonna take your spot because we're about to go to war. Let's go by the border. It's time. Okay, we've got 6 claims, and I intend on implementing all 6 of these claims. Problem now is that I'm not sure how strong their armies are, but I don't think they're gonna be as strong as ours. Let's go! Take back the fort! And by fort, I mean space station, guys. This is not EU5 we're playing, obviously. Gonna wait here and see if they're gonna attack me. What kind of a fleet they have? 2,000. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent sized fleet they've got. Our little observation posts are also advancing. Apparently, we're in the late Middle Ages now with the Stone Age civilization from before. You know what? I'm actually gonna attack their homeworld. Let's go, boys. We're gonna teach them a lesson they're never gonna forget. Mess with the Terrans, you get the baton. It rhymed more in my mind, okay? Okay, we're actually making mincemeat out of them. They're so unadvanced, it's not even a challenge, boys. And I know what you're thinking now. Ludi, are you going to be taking these planets and integrating them into your society? What I have to say to that is, you must be new here. We're not going to be selectively bombarding. We're going to be indiscriminately doing it. So much so that by the time I'm done with this, there's going to be no freaking Shmagagadaboos or whatever they're called left on this planet. I'll be honest though, I really kind of just want to test to see how fast the population gets destroyed. They got 9,000? How are they reproducing so fast? That's insane. I only have 5,000 on my home world. Come on. Oh, they have been really modifying their population. That's like 9 different levels of mutations. Oh, this is one of the new civilizations that I'm getting to destroy. That's awesome. I'm gonna keep one of the fleets bombarding their home world, and the other one we're gonna just casually take all the other claims that we have. And we're starting to build the Grand Archive, a mega structure that costs 1,000 alloys, but is 100% worth it. So weird the way I said 100% worth it. So who talks like that, bro? Holy mother, we've got so much food lying around, it's insane. We can use some of that to buy some credits, which we don't have that much of actually, and some more alloys. Oh, I see what's happening. This is a fresh colony with only 224 inhabitants. Someone explain to me how their population is growing. They had 9.2 thousand and they have 9.8. Are they just building their population? What is happening here? So Terra Aquatica is my first research world, right? That means I'm gonna do a research enclave first as my unique specialization. That will allow me to get some more researchers in exchange for a little bit of housing, so I think it's a good trade-off. It's so cool that we get a timeline now as well, so we know when we got our first colony, our second colony, and the Stars No War, the very first galactic war in recorded history, as well as a lot more events apparently, including the remnants part, which shows the beginnings of our empire. Alright, we punished these people far enough. Let's go for the status vote, which means we should technically be getting a couple of these systems, right? This looks super cool, and the best part is that now we can actually put some of the wonders that we found in the archive. Now each of these that we have will give us unique bonuses like ship hull points plus 10%, ship weapon damage plus 3%, but they do have an upkeep, so keep that in mind, as well as more importantly they increase the empire's size by quite a bit too. That's why it's actually better to go for the more epic artifacts or wonders, I would say. For example, we got the same empire size increase from the epic as we do from the common energy credit bonus artifact. So let's go for the plus 6% one, of course. All right, boys, we can enforce the status vote, which means we got most of the planets, not all of them, but I'm actually happy with this. Only problem is we do have one planet that's separated here. I forgot about these guys. It's fine. You know what? We quadrupled our population. If we go to species now, we have 13,000 Rasheti. That's more Rasheti in our empire than we have our very own people. So of course, we're gonna have to even the odds here a little bit. We got robots? The Rasheti are using robots? That makes so much sense now why they increase their population so fast. Okay, we will be preventing them from migrating, and we will be preventing them from spreading. Not sure how they would do that considering they're robots. We will have some population control for the Rasheti because they are out of freaking control. The amount of pops that they've created is just crazy. Same migration control will be enabled as well, and we will be using them as livestock. That's right, we're gonna turn them into minerals. It does mean they are a little bit upset about that, but don't really care. I am quite literally eating my neighbors right now. Is it just me, or does it look like we're basically spreading our tentacles around the world? Also guys, in case you were wondering, this is the new type of origin. These are literal planets. That's why they're growing so fast. I wasn't sure why. I kind of have to say they're overpowered. I mean, the fact that I have basically no stability, I'm treating them horribly, and they're still gaining population is just insane to me right now. They need to be purged, okay? I have to say it. I'm doing the entire game lag situation a favor here. It's time to click the button, boys. They have been set to undesirable. Protests have erupted across Resh, driven by a growing anxiety over the perceived transformation of our society following first contact with aliens. Isn't Resh the alien planet? What the hell is going on here? I think we need to pacify the manifesti. We don't want them to manifest now, do we? Hold on a second. Ancient cavitational collapse. I'm sorry, what? Are you telling me we're collapsing cavities with this particular laser? What kind of a technology is this? I have so many questions. And we just discovered the Cybrix home system location, which is in the middle. Oh my god, it's right next to our home. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is perfect for us to colonize right there. Surely there's not like some massive dragon defending this or anything, right? Come on. Also, holy schnitzel, my leaders are living up to 90 plus. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, no, this is the ring world. This actually probably doesn't have any dragons. Oh my god, that is a huge amount of research which is gained. But the more important part is that we literally have a ring world. We can create a ring world right next to our home planet. That is so beautiful. That's gonna be for today. Love you guys. Make sure you use the link in description or pinned comment to check out the game for yourself. There's a free weekend right now and you really should take advantage of it.